There we go. In the leg. Third try. That's not bad. I'll tell you what. Considering how many tries this boss used to take me before I really sat down and practiced and practiced and practiced, that's the most consistent way I know to beat the Fury. If he behaves himself and he does exactly what you want him to do, this fight goes down in a minute. Ideally, what you want, the ideal fight, is you take your free volley up front, take your triple tag there, then immediately duck behind a wall. He'll throw out a gout of fire, and then you can walk back out, triple tag him again, then run to the corner, and he'll jetpack into where you were standing, and then you triple tag him a third time from there. That's the ideal fight. That's 1 in a million. I don't know how to make that fight happen. I've watched speedrunners and expert players of this game play this fight and then get really salty when it doesn't go the way they wanted. So that's the best I could do, guys. I mean, I showed you a really sloppy the pain, a really sloppy the end, and a really sloppy the fury. What else do you want from me? Attack of the giant face! I don't know where that giant face came from. I don't know what that's all about. Woo! There you go. The hardest boss of Metal Gear Solid 3. And, for stamina killing him, we get the fire uniform. Which, as far as I can tell, is only useful in the fight against the Fury. And it's not that much better than the Oscam camo. Now, to get this Oscam camo, at the beginning of the game, if you're playing the HD version, it asks you which Metal Gear Solid game you like. If you say you like Metal Gear Solid 3, it gives you the Oscam. And it gives you a bunch of other stuff. It gives you like the green and brown face paint, which are useful. So there you go. That's as far as I know, that is the best way to fight the Fury for intermediate players like me. If you are wicked fast on the draw, if you can aim like a champ, you might be able to do a more consistent kill. But at my skill level, that's about as good as it gets, I think. I think that is at just the far end of my ability. And taking him down on the third try, I'll take it. I will not complain about 2 Botch the Fury fights. So we've now reached Grozny Grad. And there's a ton of areas to Grozny Grad. This place is enormous. And there's lots of places you can go. But we're not going to explore any of it just yet. We're first going to take this guy out. Shoots. Okay, so I missed that shot, so we're going to have to do this the long way. Is he coming down here? Not the box. We want therms. If he comes all the way down here, we're fine, because then we can just come up behind him and CQC his face.
Huh? Who's that?
Not like that. Like that. Go to sleep. Are we good? Are we good? We're good. Okay, so, where we want to go, then... Man, there's stuff under all these little containers. I wonder... Is any of this useful, I wonder? It's probably just ammo for guns and stuff I don't use. Yeah, like SVD bullets. If there were anything really useful, it'd be in my notes. It's probably just all ammo for stuff that I don't use that often. So yeah, first thing we want to do is... There should be a hole over in this wall. Here it is. We're going to take Eva's advice. We're going to get inside and find Major Rykov and steal his face. Well, we already have his face. The idea is that Sigint had a plan at one point. I know there's more guys here. I just don't know where they are. Sigint had an op to take down Major Rykov, who was an enemy combatant.
What's that sound?
So he made a mask, so you could disguise... The agent could disguise themselves as Rykov, but the op fell through. But he had this really lifelike mask, so we just gave it to Snake on this mission, just for kicks, yo. There's that fool. We don't need to worry about him. So if you select at the beginning of the game, when it asks what Metal Gear game you like, if you select I like Metal Gear Solid 2, it starts you wearing the Rykov mask. You start with it in your inventory regardless. That's clear. That's clear. I think we're okay. Just to be safe, though, I want to go in the box. Because, again, you get a split second of, huh? If they see you in the box. Nobody saw me. Good. But the funny thing about the Rykov mask is that the character looks exactly like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. That's the gag. There's no actual relation there. The characters have no actual relation. It's just a gag that Kojima put in the game. So this being a lab area, we can, once again, fall back on our trusty scientist getup. As we go into Grozny Grad. Now, there's some stuff I want to pick up before we got to worry about Rykov. This is a very open-ended area. There's lots and lots of little nooks and crannies to get into. Where we want to go, though, is up these stairs. In fact, I'm going to put the cigarettes in my mouth just in case I need them. Up these stairs here. There's two important items in this room that we want to get. First is the handkerchief. It's covered in some kind of knockout anesthetic. And then second is our frog. This is always kind of dangerous, but we got to... You can't shoot from the scientist outfit for some reason, so we got to take off our clothes, and then we can shoot the frog. Like that. Let me mark him off the lists. There he goes. Put the camo back on. And now from here, we just got some time to kill. Because we need to bring... We need Rykov up in this room back here. We need to drag him back into this locker room. But dragging him up here from anywhere in the place is extremely suspicious and pretty difficult to do. So we're just going to find him and then tail him. And eventually he'll go up there of his own accord. Is he in the bathroom? Nope, not in the bathroom. That's not him, that's just some old fogey. Not in here. Is that him? Oh, there he is. With the white hair. It's going to follow him around. I think first he's going to go into the library. He has a set route through this building. But I think first he's going to go into the library here. Yep, there he goes. And that's a dangerous room because there's a scientist in there who can spot me. So, we'll just chill here. Not a problem. We'll just hang out right here until he's done doing whatever he needs to do in that library. God, I got burned alive in the Fury fight. I've got like half a bar of health left. There's items and stuff in here, but nothing like good. Nothing like actually super useful. It's just all refills for your first aid kit and whatnot. And we're pretty good on medicine and such. This is a pretty nice lobby. Bad place for this plant, though. If I do say so myself. I think actually walking around on the couch is suspicious. No, if it was, that guy would have twigged right there. Is Rykov coming out yet? There he is. And now he's going to come up these stairs. Nope, he's going to go to the bathroom. No problem. Everybody poops. Even this guy. Oh, he's not going to the bathroom. He's just patrolling through the bathroom. He's the bathroom police. He's the popo. He's the poo-poo popo. God, I can't believe I just said that. What the hell was wrong with me? How about upstairs now, hey? Eh? Didn't know Snake had a button to adjust his glasses, did you? He totes does. Yep, here he comes. Okay. So, let's get our SIGs out. Otherwise, we gotta beat him down, which can be dicey. Because if you time it wrong, the alert happens, and that's just not good for anybody. I wonder if you can trigger a frog with cigarette spray. I wonder if there's any frogs that works for. Hey there, buddy. So I don't know exactly what he's doing in this room. Come with me. And then we'll just drag him down to the locker room. Wish there was a button to raid their fridge. So, Snake steals Rykov's clothes, shoves him naked into a locker. God bless him. So here's the Rykov mask. Looks pretty distinguished with those glasses, actually. And then, officer uniform. So now we look exactly like Rykov. Except for one little detail. We don't have his silly underwear. I don't want anybody to see me doing this. Better shove him back in here. So yeah, now we're Rykov. And being Rykov commands a lot of special privileges in Groznygrad. There's all kinds of fun things we can do now. Well, I mean, there's one fun thing we can do now. First of all, the scientists won't twig. Yeah, you better shake. Get punched. Go down. Take a nap. Oh, right in the mommy-daddy buttons. So that's the fun thing about being Rykov, is that none of the guards anywhere in Groznygrad will alert to you. And you can do anything you want to them. And they'll ask for more. Except pull a weapon, because you can't equip most of your weapons, just like the scientist uniform. And you can just knock dudes out. So, now we basically have our run of the place. Which means now, getting all of the rest of the items and frogs in all of the areas of Grozny Grad is trivially easy. The only way to alert is to walk too close to a dog. Because if you do that, the dog smells you, knows you're not Rykov, and then people start shooting you. Punch a dude in the butt, goes down in one hit. I don't know why. It's just Metal Gear being Metal Gear. So here's a fun thing we're going to do now. We're going to... Actually, we'll keep the SVD on. We're going to need it, I think. We need TNT. Can you place TNT as Rykov? You cannot. I didn't think so. So we'll place it as Snake. Push the Rykov disguise back on. And we'll remember that TNT for later. As we hopped into this hole. We're going to want to take the disguise off of this hole anyway. We still have the arrow in our knee. Yeah, we can take off the disguise here because we're going to want NVGs. In fact, let's put on some clothes, otherwise our stamina is going to drain even faster. Not that that's a problem, because we've got the healing power of music. Ooh, what's next? Oh, it's my favorite one. That's Rock Me Baby. That's a good one, right? This song's actually really good. In Metal Gear Solid 4, you pick up an iPod item. Like a literal, actual iPod. And then you can find songs for it. And one of the songs you find is Rock Me Baby. And anytime you're wounded in Metal Gear Solid 4, you can turn on Rock Me Baby and it'll heal you. So it's one of the more important items in the game. I guess we don't need NVGs down here. It looks like we can see pretty well. Hello, little friend. Today I don't need to eat you, because I already listened to Rock Me Baby. I used to have so many problems with Grozny Grad until I realized the power of the Rykov outfit. And so it's just a matter of streamlining your method of getting into that outfit, and then you're fine. So that's northeast Grozny Grad. And while we're here, we'll blow that shed. What we did there was destroy their food shed. So all of the Grozny Grad soldiers will now be starving to death. Which means they go down a lot easier, they're slower and more sluggish. Makes everything in Grozny Grad a lot easier to deal with. So now we're in southeast Grozny Grad. There's so many ways you can tackle. You see they're already complaining about being hungry. Yeah, there's so many different ways you can tackle the fortress. So many different things you can do to make life easier on yourself. This is where the game... This is probably the most open the game ever gets. It's probably the most similar the game ever gets to Shadow Moses, in fact. Look how sluggish he is now.
Sir.
2 punches is all it takes now, and they're done. Because they're all starving to death now. Dudes with the shields. Butt punch. Okay, so there's a... Yeah, you know what? We're going to play this safe and make sure we take out all the guards before going for the Karotan. going for the frog. They're called Carotons. I don't know why. There's a cardboard box we're not going to ever use, ever. Oh, no, actually, I think that's the use... No, it's not. There's one cardboard box that'll be useful. But I don't think it's that one.
Sir.
You guys see that? You want to come check it out? They're so hungry. I'd feel bad for them, except I don't. Alright. I think we'll be okay now. But we just need to come out of camo for a second. Just long enough. And there's nobody down there to see, so I think we're okay. We just need to come out long enough to shoot this frog, and then we're fine. What did I literally just say? What did I literally just say? Shoutouts to Blau Major, who sponsored this video, and to everybody who makes my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.